Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Delta Revolution final day for roller hockey for this final wrap-up for the championship games. Coming to you from the Ladner Leisure, Steve Erickson. I'm very pleased to be joined by Ryan Olson. And Ryan, you probably see him around the area, whether it's Ladner, Tawasin, wherever it might be. Ryan used to play roller hockey a number of years back. I was talking to Dad, John, earlier on. But you'll see him in the next little while because this year you're playing pro. Next year your team got moved. You're playing to Winnipeg. Tell me how that unfolded, or as best you know.
I just know, just being so far away over in Newfoundland, we just wanted to get closer to Winnipeg. You know, they want to call up more guys. They want that option. So it's great for us, great for the young guys to be right next to the NHL team.
Oh, very much so. The young kids that are going to be watching this right now, they all come out and they're saying, okay, we know because we've got Troy Brouwer, we've got Brett Seabrook playing in the National Hockey League. Nice footsteps to follow in.
Oh, yeah, Tawasin, Ladner, great community to grow up in. I mean, I look up to those guys still. I mean, you know, I'm pretty proud to be from Tawasin and Ladner. I mean, it's a great place.
If you weren't playing ice hockey, what sport would you play?
Probably football. I used to grow up. I've played football and hockey growing up. So.
Which team did you play for football?
South Delta Rams.
The Rams. Why does that not surprise me? And of course, was Ray Moon your coach?
No, John Mann.
Oh, yeah, John coaching. Oh, okay. All right. Nothing wrong with that. That's all respectable coaching. They all do a great job. You're watching this. You're back out giving in some time right now for this final day. Dad's retiring. I asked him yesterday what he's going to do with retirement. He said he's going to try and spend some free time. Do you think that's possible?
Well, he's a busy guy. I mean, he loves the roller hockey. He loves hockey. You know, he's been a huge influence in my life. You know, if he can do his thing, I respect any decision he makes.
What was it like coming out of minor hockey, going into the Western Hockey League, and then going into the American League?
It was a pretty big step to go play pro. I mean, from the WHL, you know, you're playing against still kids, and now I'm playing against men, you know, a lot older than me, and it took me a while to get used to it, but I know once I got used to it, I started playing really well and got that confidence going, and had a blast.
Any one thing you're looking at working on in the off season?
Pretty much just everything. You know, getting the 3 quick strides. I want to be at the NHL level, so I mean, it's a fast game now, and you know, I'm a bigger body, so obviously I want to improve everywhere with my strength, and face-offs are a big thing for me as well.
Yeah, very much bigger. That's why I'm standing on the bench and Ryan's standing down, because even here, I'm not much off right now. So we're going to look. Ryan, thanks for doing this. I'm going to give you a card later on, and keep in touch with me and let me know how everything goes in the National Hockey League. Yeah, okay, good deal. Thanks, Ryan. We're going to turn our attention right now. The game's going to be on. I think Ryan's going to referee this game? Yeah. Okay, Ryan's going to ref, so I got to let him go because I don't want the referees to give me a 2-minute penalty because that's happened far too much. So we're going to turn our attention to the game right now and start this next championship game. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is game number 4 of 5-game series that we're going to be doing, broadcasting for the final championship day for the Delta Revolution roller hockey. Special high right now. And this is the Dusters and the Banjos right now. The Banjos are in the blue jerseys and the Dusters are in the retro-colored jerseys. Head coach Greg LaBelle for the Dusters and John Bramwell for the Banjos. Got a tweet sent in via Christine Bramwell, and she said she's enjoying the game. Special hi, and thanks for doing the games, working with Dave McElroy on Play Full Screen. So wherever your travels take you throughout the course of the day, send us a note on Twitter. It's just @SportsWave, and we'll get back to you as quick as we can. We've started the game. It's underway, and the retro-colored jerseys, the Dusters, are going from left to right on your monitors, your computers, whatever you want to call them at home. And we have control now, and they go back down inside, getting a shot right on goal. Early goal in the game, 20 seconds in. The Dusters come back and score. Watch this one going inside. Just over the blue line, rips a shot right on goal. A big stop right there, and boy, oh boy, you talk about the save and the way it all played out. That was impressive. Nice shot, well played. Got the shot finished off right there, and that's what they intended to do. Back down, crossing the floor, all the way back on the blue line, over on the far left side. So we're trying to get control of it once again. Back out, they stop, they turn behind the net, looks. Hackinson comes up. Haseken was the one that had it. He dumped it back inside. We have a penalty indicated. The referee's calling a penalty. Ryan Olsen. I was just talking to Ryan. Told him if he wasn't playing, he could referee. He said, yeah, he said the rules are pretty similar. Shot wide of the target, going after this one. Wait, delayed penalty on, and the retro-colored jerseys of Dusters. We have a penalty coming up for tripping, going in the penalty box. Of course, want to wish young Ryan Olsen all the best on his endeavors going with his hockey career, wherever his travels might take him, because it's always nice just to see them advance their career going from the South Delta area. Talk to him there about, you could hear about talking about Troy Ward from North Delta, as well as Brent Seabrook from the South Delta area. And of course, one more win for the Seabrook squad, and he'll be bringing the Stanley Cup back to the Delta area. Waits, looks, couldn't get control of it. Dumping it, not out of the corner. The two of them pushing inside their corner. Iverson goes after that. Looks, cleared it. Now it goes all the way out to the blue line area. Dumped down the floor. And Hassekan goes after that one. Hassekan chases it back down. In control of it. They're slow to work their way out of their own half of the floor with it. Coming straight up, mid-floor. They go down on the right side. Hassekan has control of it. Looks, teased that up, but he didn't get it to nobody right there. And of course, they're on a power play. Minor penalties are 3-minute penalties right now, and it's equivalent to a 2-minute stop time penalty. Right on goal, big save there by Mitchuk. And Dawson Mitchuk is the goaltender playing for the Dusters in the game today. Mitchuk holds on that. The referee comes in, trying to set things up right now. And of course, we've just started. We've only played about 2 minutes and 20 seconds in this fourth game, a best of 5. This is the Peewee Championship game coming to you from the Ladner Leisure Center. Steve Erickson, Carl Herring, Bruce Nolte. Our pleasure to bring you the call for today's game. A lot of the fans on hand coming by our broadcast location, giving us a thumbs up, saying hi, saying they're enjoying it, and they've been watching at home. Relatives around the world, wherever your travels might take you, they've all been watching, and they've all been thoroughly enjoying the broadcast so far all day. To that, we appreciate the very kind words that they've been passing on to us. Cutting back to the inside, looks. Porteous goes inside, takes a shot wide. Porteous goes inside the corner, trying to get it all the way back out. Wicks is at the blue line area. He couldn't get it. Play carries right on. They looked at the referee as if there was going to be a penalty. Not going to happen on that one right there. Now we go back down inside, over half of the floor right there. Hassekan goes in towards the front part of the net. Couldn't get control of it, and is dumped all the way out to center floor. This is where the players are a little larger, a little more aggressive. And they pass it back inside. Hassekan goes in, takes a shot. Mitchuk stopped it. Now it goes over on the boards, and that was easily intercepted by the Dusters. Dusters up center floor, good play. Garrett Wicks comes down, picks up speed on the right side. Wicks takes a shot off of the post on the left side, trying to pick up the rebound, failed to do so. Now they come straight down. The Banjos are on the far right side, waiting, trailing for it. Couldn't get control of it. Hassekan got the shot away right there, and it goes right on goal, and Mitchuk stopped it. A big key save, holding on to that one, so that didn't get put behind anybody. And they're going back. They're playing hard. That's the key for these young guys that are playing right there. They're playing hard. They're fighting hard. And they all want to come out. They want a championship medal hanging around their net. And that's what they'd clearly love to have. From the draw. Goes all the way over on the far side. Mitchell has the ball. The puck, correction. I'm thinking of the wrong sport. I was talking about baseball, someone between the periods here. Going back inside, coming after that one, trying to get control of it. Never got it. Nowakowski has it. Looks shot wide of the target. Nicholas Nowakowski is the one that fights forward in the corner. Failed to get control of it. Back pass. Now Nowakowski manages to pick this one back up, and he comes out the right side. Nowakowski comes all the way back out to the center floor. Down inside the attacking half. Centering pass all the way through traffic. That was going over, and Evan Tipping was the one that tried to pick this one back up. Never got it. Looks shot wide. They're fighting for it, trying to come out of the corner with it, and they lost it and just back through a back pass right there, and that went to Elliott. Elliott come off of the wall with it. Now it goes back out to the center floor once again, picked up by Riley Mitchell inside his own blue line by 20 feet. Riley Mitchell turns, just throws it over leisurely on the right side to Nowakowski. Nowakowski up the center, over center, throws it off of the back wall. Nice play to pick it up. Tipping is waiting for the rebound. Couldn't get control of it. Mitchuk waits. He's the one playing goal. Dawson Mitchuk and Adam Bramwell are the goaltenders in today's game. Bramwell playing for the Banjos. Mitchuk playing for the Dusters. Banjos lost control of that one on the interception. They're going straight down behind the net. Tried the centering pass, and Bramwell stopped that. Prevented that one from coming out from behind the net, right out in front of his own net. And Williamson comes inside. He tries to get control of it. Williamson goes after it, staying with his man. Straight down, far left side boards. They push inside. Mitchell overskated the puck. And going back out towards center is Evan Tipping as he tries to get control of it. Lost his footing, fell down. He went one way. His wheels were going a little bit faster than what he intended to go right there. But regardless, no penalty on the play. Hassekam was the one that lost his footing. Now it goes over, cross floor, over on the boards on the near side in front of the penalty box area. Centering pass on the steal, one-on-one. What are we going to do? A bit of a foot race, going straight down. Nice play. Going in, Tipping takes the shot. Mitchuk stopped that one. It goes inside the corner, off of the back wall. Coming all the way out, wide open at the blue line areas. It goes past everybody, goes down the floor, and Riley Mitchell goes after that in his own half of the floor. Riley Mitchell chases it back down. Mitchell, give this one back loose over to Haseken, and Haseken ended up picking up this one. Looks going wide. Waits. Off of the backboards. Turning. Slow to come out of their own half of the floor. They finally working their way straight up. Nice shot. Wide of the target. Score! Nice goal right there as Haseken was on the far side. Correction, that wasn't Haseken. That was Schwartz. Number 51, Jackson Schwartz. Watch the repass right there. And there was the play on the tip-in. Nice action. Good play to pick this one back up. That was impressive. I like the way that all worked out. And you can see it. They enjoyed themselves. They had a good time. And boy, oh boy, they really come to play. Both teams come to play and entertain us here in the Ladner Leisure Center. This is the Peewee Championship game, and coming to you from the Ladner Leisure Center, Steve Erickson, Carl Herring, Bruce Nolte. Our pleasure to bring you the call for today's game. Schwartz goes after it. He couldn't get control of it. Now they dump it all the way down the floor. Chasing it back down inside their corner is Van Polgeest. Polgeest goes after it. He never got control of it. It still bounces off of the wall. Diving out in front, trying to get control. Put his glove on it is Bramwell. And Bramwell finally holds on to it with a well-placed glove to stop that one from getting past him. He knew what he wanted to do. He wasn't going to let it get by anybody. They shot it back around. They have a stoppage of play. Back inside. Face-off coming up. Face-off inside the corner this time. Cleared it, not out. Right on goal, big save, the rebound. Not going to give a rebound up in that case. They both stopped it, they both played hard, and of course, young Adam Bramwell come up with a huge save to stop that one from going in. As we get set, looks far side. From the draw, goes all the way back over. Nice dump pass right there, but nobody was expecting it, and Iverson has control. He just dumped it out towards center. Iverson's calling for it, picking up some speed, straight down, going after this one. He's got I believe it's a 37. I'll have to double check my records just to make sure we get the record number correct, because they're going after it. Iverson's calling for it. He's wide open. Iverson's on the right side, waits, looks back all the way out to the blue line area. Dump back in from the blue line. 11 minutes left in this first period of play. You've got a tie game at 1 right now between the Dusters and the Banjos. Shot off of the backboards. Holding on to it. Taking their time. Turning inside the corner. Trying to get it out is Riley Mitchell. And Mitchell just throws it leisurely up the center floor. Up to Haseken. And Haseken goes down. Right side. Dumps it inside. Haseken gets his own rebound. Turns. Twists. Tries to go the other way. Finally knocks it loose. And Haseken eventually picks this one back up again. Haseken comes down. Gets around the one man. Going inside. Bumped off of the puck easily by Plant, who stays with him. Plant goes after him. Haseken fights for it. Plant. Oh, dangerous play. Plant was calling for it on the right side, but they just threw this one over on the far right side, all the way up the center floor. Nobody knew where that one was going, because Van Polgeest was the one that was the intended guy that wanted the puck. Shot off of the top part of the mesh, and we have a stoppage of play and a line change coming up for the players of both teams. Face-off should take place deep inside the corner. And I see young Ryan Olson, one of the referees in the game today. Have to find out his partner's name after the first period here. With another 10 minutes, we'll go down. I got a couple of roster moves I want to check out. Cutting back to the inside, never got control of it, against the wall. The Banjos staying with it, driving inside, couldn't get control of it. Going the other way as Porteous comes down. Porteous throws it right on goal. Big stop by Bramwell. Kicked that one wide, and Bramwell guarding the outside of the post, very close. Looks, Bramwell goes on the outside, left post right again, holding on to this one. He's not going to give that one up. He says, you're only going to get one by me there. Careful move, so he didn't run the referee over. Now they turn and go back the other way. Stop, goes back to the inside, straight down the floor. And they cut back. Looks, chasing this one back down. Inside their half of the floor is Brown, and Kennedy Brown comes inside. He got the shot away. Now Kennedy Brown's chasing it back down. Looks, took the puck off the forechecker right there anyway, and now they go back the other way. All the way up center floor. Nice pass, getting it straight down the floor. Inside. Cuts towards the front part of the net. Going after this is Tipping. He gets a shot right on goal. And that was easily kicked out by Mitchuk, the goaltender. Far side, going after it is Schwartz. Schwartz had it in the corner, bumped off of it by Tipping as Tipping fights for it inside the corner. Tipping and Wicks push. Both of them push. Tipping fell down, lost his footing, get back up. Slow to get back up, but regardless, he gets back up, and Porteous comes out the right side, as does Brown. Brown comes straight up the left side, all the way up the center. Staying with him easily right there is Schwartz. Schwartz held on to that one. Now we dump it all the way out to the blue line area. Easily intercepted. Wicks picks it up. Wicks turns in front of the players' benches. 8:13 left in this first period of play. Coming straight down. Game's tied at 1. Going in. Right side. Taking a shot. Tipping that one back inside. Brown goes after it. Couldn't get control of the rebound right there. And they picked it up and come out the left side. A long pass all the way up center floor. Everybody chases this one back down. There's a number 71. I don't have him on the roster. Probably just an oversight on the first part of the way they were starting this game, as they have control of it. Either that or it's an addition of a player that we don't have, and the coach didn't even know who was coming. Straight down the other way once again. Kennedy Brown goes after it. And it goes right on goal once again, so they held on to that one. Waits, and a big stop right there, and Bramwell comes up with a big, huge save as he stops that one from going in because he wants to keep the game tied at 1. Nothing wrong with that. We talked about upcoming events the next little while. Just to make mention, if you're living in the Delta area, the Tour de Delta comes up about the second weekend in July. I know we will be doing the broadcast on it for Delta TV as well, but they're also, they told me the other day when I attended the press conference, they're looking for billet families for some of the riders. So visit the family out, contact the Corporation of Delta, and tell them that Sportswave sent you over. Back out, looks, the Banjos slow to come out of their own half of the floor, all the way down the floor. Chasing that one back down inside is Onstead. Onstead goes after it. He tried to pick it back up. Now it goes up the center floor. Wilford picks it up, and he just throws it back down. Wilford's chasing that one back down. Couldn't get control of it all the way up to the blue line area, across the blue line, inside. Going after this one easily right there is Elliott. Elliott goes in. He was knocked off of the puck, and a big, huge move right there, and a nice stop by Mitchuk to stop that one. Back up, center floor. Far side, overskated. Iverson had control of it and then overskated it. They still continue to press inside as they come back down once again. Inside, driving for the front part of the net, couldn't get control of it. And they put it home. A nice play right there to get that one on goal through traffic. Made it look simple, puts them up 2-1. Watch this goal right in. Going in, there's the rebound, there's driving for the net, and he got the shot away, put it home. Nice to have the replays so we can all catch what happens. Hope you're enjoying the game today, coming to you from the Ladner Leisure Center, wherever your travels might take you. Send me a note on Twitter, which is just simple. It's at Sportswave. You can follow me on Twitter, or you can visit the website, which is sportswave.ca, or the Delta Revolution Roller Hockey League. They've got an impressive website, a lot of changes, and it's very, very informative. I'll be the first to admit that. Porteous comes down right side, shot taken high and wide over the boards. Williamson goes after that, throws it behind the net, chasing it back down, waiting for it. He just dumps it all the way out to the center floor. Nice play. Stopping, turning, going the other way, waiting for the puck. Now finally intercepted, going the other way. Back down the floor was LaBelle, got the shot away, and that was right on goal. And the young goaltender, Bramwell, stopped that one. Had to be alert, so we knew that wasn't going to go past him at all. Back down. Banjos on the attack. Banjos knocked that out of the air. No high stick. Hatchikin was the one that knocked it down. Now it was easily picked up right there by Evan Tipping. Tipping throws it straight over on the far side. Good play. Tipping got it straight forward. That was past everybody. Tipping trying to go inside. Cuts back to the inside. Going in. The rebound, the backhand shot right there. Just couldn't get the shot away. And that was Hatchikin that was on the march. Through traffic all the way back out in front. Dangerous play right there as they all chasing it back down. Nobody could get it. And they're all fighting for it. Who wanted it? Who was the most aggressive to try and chase this one down? Everybody said they were fighting for it, and they all wanted to eventually get it, but neither one had the luck of the Irish right there on their side. Now it goes back out to the blue line area. Kept on side, just inside the blue line. Mitchell was the one that goes after that one. He partially got hauled down. Nate Plary carries right on. Mitchell stays with his man. Porteous goes down on the right side. Porteous gives a drop pass over to Wicks. Wicks takes a shot high over top of the net. Nice play, but that was a little bit high of the target. And they wait. The Dusters turn back at center. They're going back. They're trying to set things up. A little more aggressive is what they would like to do. They lost it. We have a penalty indicated right there by the referee. And this one's going to be a penalty. I'm not sure what he's going to call. But we've got a penalty coming up. The player's going to the penalty box for what he is hoping. It's going to be a 3-minute penalty. Penalty's going to number 13. And this penalty is De Sosa will get it, number 34. So that'll be a 3-minute penalty. So we've got 3 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. They put the 3-minute penalty time up on the clock. So once they drop the puck, the time will run. And then the penalty time will run. So they drop it. Everything starts. The clock starts. The penalty time starts. And the puck goes all the way back out to the blue line area where the Dusters intercept this one. Turning, going the other way. Iverson was the one that dumped it all the way over on the far side. Nice play to keep it inside. Getting it back out. Shot right on goal. Big stop there by the young goaltender once again. Holding on to that one. And boy, oh boy, they're not going to give this one up if they have to. They're going to wait. They're going to get their chances. And they have indeed had their chances. That's the one key thing right there that we've noticed. Looking forward once again. Waits to Dusters. Cross-floor pass. Giving it straight over to Iverson. Iverson threw it inside the corner. Tipping was staying with him. Getting the shot on goal. Does it bounce off? It goes inside the score. Wow, what an impressive goal. It bounced off the post. Watch this. Takes the shot, the rebound. It bounced off the post and then goes off the goaltender and goes inside. So this is the one old story where if you're going to be good, you've got to be lucky to be good and good to be lucky. That was impressive to watch that one, the way that all unfolded right there. So we'll go back. Center floor, taking a face-off right now, a 2-1 score, and this gives the Dusters the lead. So the referee's explaining to the penalty timekeeper what's going on, what's transpiring, and they're trying to get the 3 minute of the penalty off of the clock right now because the teams are back playing 4-a-side. 4-a-side means they're full strength. They only play 4-on-4. They don't play 5-on-5 for this hockey. That's ice hockey. Wrong sport, different season. Shot on goal, scores. Nice play. And they put that one in. I think they completely surprised everybody in this. Watch this, just going in. Just leans into it, takes a shot. Did it go in? You bet it did. Tic-tac-toe right there. That went in real quick. That just completely, I think that was just more or less anybody else. That just shocked everybody. I don't think they expected that. Nor did the young goaltender. I don't think anybody really expected that one. 3:05 left, first period of play. This is the Peewee Championship game coming to you from the Ladner Leisure Center. Steve Erickson, Carl Herring, Bruce Nolte, our pleasure to bring you the call for today's game. As it goes all the way over on the far sideboards. Good pickup right there. How are you? Back to live action, going across the blue line. I was just in the process of having a bit of a conversation over here, which is normal for me. I do that all the time. Talking to Carol. Carol always coming over, keeping me on my toes, which I like to have. Watts coming straight down. Watts dumps it back inside, going after it. Got the shot partially on goal right there. Looks, waits. The Banjos slow to work it out of their own half of the floor. Careful play so the referee didn't get run over. Coming straight down across the floor, going inside. Nice play. Shot right on goal. Big rebound. Not going to be giving up that one. And Mitchuk was the one that stopped that. The goaltender playing right now for the Dusters had a solid game. He's played well and he's fought hard. He's had an impressive game so far from what we've seen. And he's not giving up any mistakes right now. If the puck is shot at him, he's going to do his absolute best to stop him. 1:50 left in this First period of play coming to you from the Ladner Leisure Center. From the draw, goes all the way back out. Oh, carefully, almost intercepted by Elliott. Elliott pulled it back, but he couldn't get it back to the intended defenseman, and that was Haseken on that play. Waits. Center floor. Across, going inside. LaBelle drives, shoots, scores! You talk about a surprise-looking shot and a goaltender. Watch this going in. Just get the shots on goal, tip it towards the net, and good things will happen. And that's exactly what happened right there. So we're looking right now, and that was easy looking because I think they just completely surprised everybody when they got that one on goal. Back out center floor, 5-1. Far side, nice play. They're turning inside their own half of the floor. Mitchell has control, throws it straight up the middle as he gives it up to Onstead. Onstead had it, then overskated the puck. Now they go back and go the other way. Wicks has it. Wicks comes down, takes a shot wide of the target, over off of the backboards. Now it goes over on the far side boards once again. The two of them are pressing for it. Never got control of it. Now finally the Banjos intercept this one and come straight up. A last minute in the first period. Cross floor pass. LaBelle dumped it over, far side. Almost easily intercepted right there by Wilford, and he couldn't keep it at the blue line, but he kept it over center regardless. Now they go back. The Banjos intercept this one, turning, going back inside their own half of the floor. Mitchell has it. Mitchell dumps it off of the boards, giving it straight up the boards, up to Haseken, and Haseken had it. Now throws it back out. Center floor. Good play to get it back inside. That was Mitchell he got it to. Mitchell throws it over on the right side. Tipping was the one that got that right on goal. And now the Dusters out of their own half of the floor. All the way up the middle. Good work. Wicks gets down. Wicks goes inside. Looks LaBelle is with him. The rebound. LaBelle was reaching for the rebound, but he couldn't pick it back up. Off of the wall. Waits. Taking it behind the net, coming out straight from behind the net. Haseken has it, dumps it a long pass all the way down the floor. The buzzer goes to end the first period of play. So after one period of play, we have a 5-1 score for this, where the Dusters are up on the scoreboard. Good game. The players come to play, and this is what we were talking about earlier on. You watched the Mites play earlier on. Well, this is how they want to get a little bit earlier, a little bit more aggressive when they come out and they play, and they're having an absolute ball coming out, playing, entertaining the fans right there. So we'll watch and we'll zoom in on the benches and have you listen to some music probably while I go down and update my roster at the penalty box. A couple players that are not on my roster, so we're going to down and get those things straightened around right now and come back with the second period right after this. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Period number 2, 5-1. The Dusters are leading. Surprise, surprise. All right, we have been told Russell Howlett is wearing number 37. He was initially 77 on the roster. The number changed. Don't ask me why. I only do the broadcast. I have no idea why. It was probably a game time decision, but you never really know as to why things unfold and how things happen and people change their numbers, but they did anyway, so it doesn't really matter as long as we've got them. We've got them all here. They're all healthy and they're all playing. They're having a great time coming to you from the Ladner Leisure Center. So the faceoff is in the Dusters' half of the floor right now. Craig LaBelle, the head coach. John Bramwell, the head coach for the Banjos. Now we go back down. They dump it inside, waiting for it. Banjos pressing inside. They're trying to get control of it. Failed to do that. Now they dump it all the way back out. Elliott was the one that goes after it. Elliott gets control of it. Just knocked it off of the stick easily right there of Wicks. Elliott goes after it, couldn't get control of it. Back out, Porteous comes inside. Porteous goes in, takes a shot right on goal. A big stop by Mitchell, and Mitchell holds on to that one. And that was a huge key save right there when he made that big stop. So we've got 18-19 left in this second period of play. Of course, this is the Peewee Championship game. And following this, there's one more game left, the Bantam Championship game, which will start pretty much immediately following this game. Over on the far side, nice passing play to get it all the way out, but they only got it as far as their own blue line area. Kept inside by Novakowski. Novakowski against the boards. He goes over against his man, trying to get control of it. Howlett stays with it. Howlett cleared it, not out. Howlett stays with Novakowski. The two of them push and shove. We have a hook call. Well, no call, I see. I don't see. Oh, I do see two referees. Oh, yes, we do have a delayed penalty coming up. I was looking at the back referee. My mistaken right there. I know there's two. I should have known that in the first place. So we have a penalty called right now. This is by one of the referees in the colorful pants. You gotta love that. I love their uniforms, Carl. They're actually nice. I want to get a pair of referee in like that. Obviously, players, from what I was told, is that the players, the referees that are refereeing the league, nice to have them involved, first off, because they do a great job. And they've been doing a great job. A lot of these referees, I've been told, have been with the league, the Delta Revolution roller hockey, for a number of years now doing games. And that's always nice to have. If you're going to start, keep involved and keep them going, because once you get them going, it's tough. You lose a referee, boy, oh boy, that's one of the big key things right there. You've lost somebody, and you never know. That's the one thing you don't want to do, is lose a referee. Dump down inside the corner, chasing this one all the way back down. Waits going after it. Good play to get control of it. Down to center floor, holding onto it. Nice, dumping it inside the corner, trying to get control of it. Wicks. Wicks goes after this one. Wicks chases his man in the corner, now throws around over on the boards on the far side. Brown goes after it. Brown was calling for it. Now Brown goes up towards the attacking blue line. Wicks comes inside, over on the left side, going after this one. Elliott takes a shot. He tried to block that one, but that goes in, looks, surprised everybody, and that puts him back out at center floor once again. Another one on the board right there. That puts him up. Watch the replay. I think we're going to get it. Nope. Shake your head. Just say no, Carl. That's perfectly allowed. I probably missed it anyway. 6-1 right now, the score in the game right now, and this is 6-1 in favor of the Dusters. Dusters going down, playing hard, and they just continue. They want to drive, and they want to pull out this championship trophy for the Peewee Championship game. See how it all unfolds at the end of the game, who and how it all works out. Inside their own half, driving towards the front part of the net. Nope, the goal referee said the goaltender had it, so we're going to stop the play and have a face-off inside the corner. This time it'll be on the right side. I think I'm fine. Thanks anyway. Dusters go after it, couldn't get control of it. Now we go all the way back out. Novakowski had control of it right there. Novakowski throws it all the way over on the right side, over to Onstead. Onstead has it, throws it back out in front. Nice play, giving it all the way back around right there. And Elliott was the one that had it. And Novakowski is still wide open inside the corner. Now they turn. They'll go back towards center. Good play. Hasican has control of it. He turns. He picks up some speed. Does the big, huge crossovers. Continues to drive. Going straight down. He obviously plays minor hockey because of the helmet as well. Can always tell the minor hockey players because of their helmet that they've got. Shot off of the boards, down the ice. And, of course, minor hockey doing well. They've got a new president on board, as does North Delta minor hockey for this coming winter at all. Taking it behind the net. Looks, holding on it. Hasican has control of it. A long pass all the way down the floor. Everybody's chasing that one down. They're going after it, but it seemed to slow down. Now they finally pick it back up. And they dump it back out to the center floor area. Intercepts it. Back up. Center floor. Hasican has control. Dumps it wide of the target. Couldn't put that one on the net. And Tipping goes after it. Tipping failed to get control of it, though. Now they're fighting for it behind the net. Looks, it goes off of the boards. Over on the near side boards. Picking it back up once again, and that was stopped easily by Pasikawi Hasican. Hasican had control of it. Looks, Hasican stays with it. The minor penalty's expired right now. Team's back at full strength. Howlett goes down. Howlett gets it in his skates, goes in, goes right, shoots, scores. After he comes out of the penalty box, Howlett goes in, home free. Watch this one right there. He comes out of the penalty box. They saw him. They give him the pass. Looks, going in, puts her down. The key for that one, the young goaltender went down first, and he put her over top of his left shoulder to put him up on the board. 7-1 right now with 14-11 left in this second period of play. Looks from the draw, goes all the way back out. Evan Tipping has control of the ball. Back out, mid-floor. Dusters slow to come out of their own right side of the floor, all the way up the center. Nice play to continue to pick up some valuable speed. Porteous comes down, gets around his man. Porteous takes a shot, puts it home. Another goal going inside, and Porteous comes down. Easy goal. We're going back out to center floor. Watch this one. Going straight down, going down. There you had it. The young goaltender went down a little bit too quick. That's not to be critical. That's just saying what happened. Don't blame him. The young goaltender, Adam Bremwell, is playing well. He's just had a tough time the odd time. He's been forced with an awful lot of shots right now. All right, so you'll notice right now, and I'm assuming it's because there's more than a 5-goal difference, and this is a guess on my part. The blue team, the Banjos, now have 5 players on the floor. So they have 5, so it's a 5-on-4 scenario right now. So normally with sports, if you have 5 goals or more, you're allowed an additional player. If it goes back and it would only be 4 goals, then you would take one additional player off of the floor. And that's a guess because nobody told me the rules. So we will find out. We'll see if we can find out later on and let everybody know what's going on. So right now, this helps everybody get back in the game instead of really letting an onslaught of goals go in. This sort of helps them out numerically on the floor to help him out as Nowakowski goes inside on the right side. Nowakowski looks, couldn't get control of it. Schwartz comes inside to try and get control. He lost it. Now Schwartz has to go back. And the Dusters out of their own half of the floor, straight down on the left side, going inside. Looks, Wicks takes a shot right on goal. Big stop by Bramwell. Makes a second key save right there and kicks that one inside the corner. They stop. They go, and they finally take it behind their own net. Looks coming off of the boards. Good turn right there. Good spinorama right there by Riley Mitchell. And Mitchell clears it all the way down the floor. A long stretch pass so they didn't get called for too many players on the floor. Easily picked up. And that goes inside. Ownstead was the one that was the intended receiver, but just couldn't get it to him. Wide open on the far left side is Ben Watts. Ben Watts, they give it to him. It's in his skates. Did he get it? No, he overskated the loose puck right there, and Mitchell intercepts this one. Comes out from behind the net. Wicks stays with him. Lost it. Waits, goes all the way back now, and now he comes out of his own half of the floor. Back down, Mitchell on the left side, gets tripped up. Play carries right on. They're slow to get back up, but they eventually get back up, throws it up and out of play. So we have a stoppage and probably a face-off outside in the neutral zone or just outside the blue line, I would assume, but we're going to get a penalty because he knocked it up and out of play. That's in the you can't do that rule book. That's in the, frustration penalty rule book. That's what happens when players get frustrated. That's like, oh, no, I'm frustrated. Can I do that? No, I did it, but I shouldn't have. So not only are they down by a score of 8-1, they have a penalty that will go on the clock right now. And they'll be down one player. They're just not putting on. I guess the penalty rule situation is instead of putting it on the clock, what they do is take one player off of the floor. That's a good rule. I like that. This is a learning process for me for some of the rules because some of the rules don't all coincide. And now they've got it on the board. A little bit too much too late, I guess, wishful thinking. So he can't come on the floor until the penalty finishes. That was just a sheer frustration penalty, and I see that happening in a lot of different sports. More so in the pros. That's where it really frustrates me. Giving it over, cross floor. Williamson has control of it. Williamson chases this one back down. Brown goes after it. Brown throws it over on the far side, and Iverson comes in the corner with it. Iverson trying to get it back. Howlett goes after that. Howlett comes off of the wall with it. Looks, throws it back out. Howlett continues to press inside, and he got it. They kept it inside at the blue line. After this one is Hasican. Hasican goes inside. Looks, picking it back up. Out of their own half of the floor. Hasican all the way up the center, down on the right side, across the blue line, in on the right side, right to the goal line, behind the goal line now. Ran at a rink, and he hit the boards behind the goal line. If there was no door there, he'd still be in the lobby. Back down, end to end. They're chasing this one back down. Nice play to go back down deep behind their own goal line. They're trailing. They're killing some valuable time. They've got 1:55 left in the minor penalty that's on the clock. Minor penalty was assessed to Riley Mitchell. Probably delaying the game would be my guess. Looks extra player on the floor right now. Straight down. Howlett comes in, takes a shot, puts her in and scores. Nice play by Howlett as he goes inside. And that will nullify the penalty. And never mind nullifying the penalty. Watch this going in. Goes to the left side this time as he dragged it behind him and put it on the left side of a surprised-looking Adam Bramwell. So we'll get that in right now. So the teams are back, 5 aside. So we'll play 5-on-4 still. It's 9-1 right now. They just haven't put the score up. Maybe they're not going to put any more up because of the number of goals. Okay, now they put it just up when I said that. Never fails, eh, Carl? I said I didn't think they'd do it, and they did. So we have it behind the goal line, centering pass all the way back out to the blue line area. Intercepted, easily intercepted right there, and they stopped and give this one back down. Chasing it back down is Porteous. Reese Porteous takes it behind his own goal line, rolled in front. Dangerous play right there out in front of his own goal. Man, did that ever take a strange roll. That was going downhill really quick. Dusters straight up the middle. Now cut all the way over on the right side. Back towards the middle. Good play to get it back down. Wicks goes in, takes a shot wide of the target. Wicks goes out in front of the attacking goal right now, and he couldn't get control of it. They dump it down the floor. D'Souza goes after that one. D'Souza doing a good job forechecking. He couldn't get control of it. Waits after it. Never had much luck on that one right there. They turn. They go back down the other way. All the way up the floor, across the blue line, throwing it inside. Child right on goal. Big stop there, and Wilford was the one that got the second shot away right there. Waits couldn't get it through a big sprawling Bramwell, who made a huge save to kick that one wide inside the corner. 7:40 left, second period of play. Straight down. The Dusters have it inside their half of the floor. Garrett Wicks has it. Takes it behind his own net. He's being forechecked by Jackson Swartz, who stays with him. Swartz pressing. Pretty impressive attack by Swartz to stop that one. Right on goal. Stop right on goal once again. Bramwell stopped that one. Threw it in the corner. Lost his footing. A little bit of help probably from Bramwell, but no penalty call on the play. We go back down. They cut back to the inside. Overskated it. Now goes dumping it all the way back out to the center area. Intercepted easily. Tipping has it. Tipping comes in. Center high slot area. Tipping goes in. Should have taken the shot, but he didn't. Now we have a long stretch pass. Howlett goes inside. Gets the puck. Looks, give and go. Shot right on goal. Big save. Huge stop. I don't think that went across the goal line right there, as it was a big, huge stop. A lot of people might have thought that Howlett might have passed that one, but he took the shot right there. Wide open. Nice play to get it down inside their half of the floor, as he at least got the shot right on goal. 6:40 left. Second period. 9-1 for the Dusters, up over the Banjos right now. Going over on the far side. Waits trying to pick this one back up. Failed to get it. Now it goes lobbing out in the neutral ice area. And they finally intercept it straight down. What are they going to do? They're finally working after it. Trying to pick this one back up. And Howlett goes after it. He couldn't get control of it. Cross floor pass. Stolen right there. Easily right there by Iverson. And Noah Iverson comes straight down. Nick Nowakowski stays with him. Iverson's in the corner. Nowakowski forces him wide to the outside. Iverson overskated it. Now they dump it all the way back out to the mid part of the floor, and that was stolen once again right there by Elliott. Elliott dumped it down. We've got one player floating deep inside the Dusters' half, right down in front of the goaltender. And that player I'm talking about is Evan Tipping. He is waiting for the long stretch pass if they get it to him. Wide open. Did they get it to him? Yes, they did that time. Tipping in front, going in, takes a shot. No! High over top of the uprights. Couldn't put that home. Man, what a glorious opportunity because he was home free. Going to the net is Watts. Watts calling for it. Failed to get control of it. Iverson is wide open. Watts is calling for it out in front. Howlett takes a shot. Back inside, and Watts puts her home. Tic-tac-toe, just like that. Watch this. Watch the passing play. There it is. Fake the pass. The goaltender went down. Nice fast pass right down because they did a great job to get the shot on goal. 5:12 left in this second period and last period. Still 5-on-4 numerically for the players on the floor right now. That's only because of the goal differential as they give the back pass over on the far side. Nowakowski has control of this. He gives it straight over to Mitchell. turns. Mitchell's on the far right side. The one's floating down the floor. The other end of the floor is Evan Tipping again. He's waiting for the long stretch pass. They're going to give it to him. Yes, they saw him. They give it back to him. Evan Tipping down inside the corner. Coming out of the corner with it. Tipping centering it all the way back out. Ounstead right on the doorstep holding on to it. That's one on the board right there. Watch this coming off of the wall, holding on to it. There was the tip right there. There was the shot. And that puts it in. That puts them up to 2. It's a slow uphill battle, Carl, but they got 2. Waits. 4 minutes left. Chasing it down is Plunt. Plunt goes after it. He's on the right side. Now he goes on the left side. Turning. You're going to get control of it? Nope. Gets past everybody. Straight down. Garrett Wicks goes in. Takes a shot. High over top of the net. Kennedy Brown comes in off of the wall. He tries to pick this one back up. Referee had to get out of their way real quick so he didn't get run over. And Porteous comes off of the wall with it. Porteous goes in. Faked the one shot. That was blocked. Stolen Elliott. Gets it all the way up to the center floor area. And now they go back down. And Tipping is deep down by the goal line waiting for the long pass. Forward bomb all the way up. Porteous is wide open. Got the shot away off of the backboards. Nice play right there to challenge that one. Porteous takes his man off of the ball. The puck correction on that one. I'm talking about lacrosse. You tell I come off a lacrosse broadcast last night, Carl. Brown goes after it inside the corner. Brown fights for it. Now Tipping goes straight down again. 1-on-1. Tipping goes in. What's he do? Shoots it. Big save. Huge save by Mitchell. And he literally stoned Tipping as he was home free behind everybody. Back down, looks, waits. Brown is wide open, waits for the rebound, tried to get control of it. It was off of the boards. Back out to center floor area. Dump back down once again. Never got it. Elliott throws it straight forward. Tipping is wide open. Elliott's calling for it. He couldn't get control of it either. A couple players behind the play fell down. DeSousa's out there, and he was chasing that one bound. Good play by DeSousa to go back inside, and that one goes in behind. A surprise-looking goaltender right there. Watch this one. It just bounces behind everybody. I don't think anybody knew that was going to go in, especially the young goaltender, Adam Bramwell. He's played exception. I'd like to know how many shots that young man has faced throughout the contest so far that we've seen, with 2 minutes left in this second period of play. Off of the wall, all the way back up the center floor. Good play. Nowakowski has it on the right side. Nowakowski comes back inside. Centering pass out in front. Couldn't pick it back up. And Elliott had it. Elliott comes off of the wall with it. Nice play for Elliott. He just left that one over on the far side. Picked back up and dumped all the way out to center floor. Waits in the referee's cage. Couldn't get by anybody, and Nowakowski was tied up. Looks, throws the stick. There's a penalty, and then no call on the play right there, but that should be a penalty shot. The rules emphasize that is in any sport. That should be a penalty shot, but it wasn't called. I think the referee said it's just frustration, so play carries right on. Call it frustration, call it whatever you want. That's just stuff not needed in today's world of sport. Shot right on goal. You know the key for that is if they throw the stick and they score, disallow the goal. If you don't give a penalty, disallow the goal. That would work. At least for my rule book, it would work anyway. Back down. I know we're going to have a medal presentation at the conclusion of this game as well. That I do know. I've already been informed about that very emphatically. I think they're going to give the puck back. They're trying to get the puck back. They'll give it back over, and the referees are waiting over on the far side. Waiting for it. They just throw it back down. Looks, giving it back out. Dumped it on the floor, and they'll slow to pick this one up. We are in the last minute of play right now. 11-2 on the board. From the draw, they're going towards the front part of the net. Swartz is waiting for it. Swartz couldn't get control of it. Right on goal again, and Mitchell holds on to this one. Slow time to have a face-off. We're going to have a line change anyway for the Dusters. Head coach Craig LaBelle for the Dusters. Head coach for the Banjos, John Bramwell. Both coaches doing a great job talking to their players when they're going off of the floor. I know they've got assistants. My apologies, I don't know who they are. All right, so we're still 5-on-4 right now with 20 seconds left. They're slow to get off the floor. Taking their time, waits for the long stretch pass right now, getting them off the floor. The coaching staff says, nope, you can't do that. Inside their own half of the floor, looks, swing and a miss right there, and Haseken was the one that took a swing for it. Another throwing a stick. Shot on goal, and they are going to count it, I believe. Easily played right there. Frustration on the Banjos part of it. Throwing the stick actually 3 different occasions right there in the latter part of the game. Something that's not needed in the game. And you can see a championship team right there, a happy team. On the floor, pretty jubilant bunch of boys. They come out and pulled off an impressive win by a 12-2 margin. Final score, 12-2 for the Dusters over the Banjos. Very impressive game. I know we're going to be having photo ops when the parents come on the floor and take all these photo op sessions, et cetera, and they're going to be going over, having an awful lot of fun. And as I made mention, this was the Peewee Championship game, pretty much of an onslaught, if you want to call it that, from start to finish. Now the players will go down and do their respective traditional handshakes in the lineup. Thank everyone for tuning in and watching this with Sports Wave, working with Play Full Screen to bring you the games events today for the Delta Revolution Roller Hockey League 2015 Final Championship games, coming to you from the Ladner Leisure Center today. As the players will go over on the far side, I believe they're going to be giving their medals out and probably go to center floor. I'm not sure whether they will or they won't. Just watching the players, the ladies on the floor. I'm going to make out the special presentation. Medal presentation for the players on the floor right there. And we've got one more game coming up that we will be broadcasting. This will be the Bantam Championship game. It's going to be between a team called the Blue Bullets and a team called the Two Purple Gang. At least that's the name of the teams that we've been given. Over on the far side, I can see the lady right there. That's all I can see, and see the floor now. Now I see the players. Zoom out a little bit so we can get some shots of the bench over on the far side. Zoom out, not in. Out is back. There we go. There you can see the players. I'm not sure whether they're coming out for their medals or not. I think they might be. We'll have a presentation, maybe. Players are going to line up. They will have a medal presentation right here. The only thing that's missing is a microphone. I believe there is a mic. I don't know if they're going to use it or not. They should, but I don't know if they are or not. Coach, as the players coming out, this is where you keep the players off the floor for the next game right now, because they're just trying to get in the way of the players that are getting their medal presentations. So they're going to take an extra couple of minutes. Final score, as I mentioned in the game, 12-2. We have a microphone. We've got the announcements working. We're giving the medal presentations right now for the teams, the coaches, as they get this final presentation given right now. And, of course, they're giving the medals out to the losing team right now that come out a little bit shy on the scoreboard, which is too bad. But they come out, they played hard, they fought hard. And that's what it was all about right there. They have fun. That's the main key thing. We're going to just tune in and listen to the microphone right now. I think we'll just listen to the microphone and turn me off for a split second. That way we can listen to what they're saying.
Number 65, Ben Hawk. Number 63, Ryan Mitchell. Number 71, Nicholas Nowakowski. Number 64, Ty Onska. Number 51, Jackson Schwartz. Number 75, Evan Tipping. And this year's champion is the Dusters. Goalie, Dawson Mitchell.
There you had the medal presentations for this final game for the 2015 Delta Revolution Roller Hockey League. For the Peewee Championship game, the Dusters defeated the Banjos by a margin of 12-2. Hope everyone's enjoying the game. We will log off real quick and come back with the final Bantam Championship game for the 2015 Delta Revolution Roller Hockey League right after this.